So this morning, Mark and I are off early to walk about an hour to the car rental company, and we're going to hire a car to drive to Epernay, and we're going to go and experience the champagne with Liam for 2 days, which will be wonderful. So we've just stopped in a little town called Riley-le-Manger, I think it is. We're just having a little walk around. What more could a girl want? Champagne and antiques. Oh my goodness. Well, we're in Haute-Vieux. We've just had a lovely little tasting of some champagne, of course. And champagne grapes as far as the eye can see. Beautiful. And dusted. It is so warm today. I am so tempted to just put my feet in that pond. It's very, very warm. We have been drinking champagne since this morning, so we're feeling quite happy. We are in the hills of A, which are just above Epernay, just over there, and she's saying that all this area is all chalk, which makes very good champagne. Over there you see they are planting new plants. So when these plants get to 50 years old, they pull them all out. They let the soil rest for 2 years, and then they plant the new plants, and they have to let them be for 3 years before they can pick any fruit, preferably 6 years once they start producing. They only have the one, and they make, was it 34,000 bottles? 35,000 bottles a season, and the first press, which takes 40 minutes, is the only press, the wine that they use for the champagne. The others are used for different wines. And here we have a picture of it when they've loaded up with the grapes. So the wines are, some of them are barreled and some are put in vats, and they have 2 fermentations. It's deeper than you realise. Comes. To get rid of the sediment, they put just the neck of the bottle into this machine and it freezes the neck of the bottle with the sediment, and then they pop the bottle with the metal cap at that stage, get rid of the ice with the sediment, and then it goes into, they add a little bit of the mix of the champagne with a little bit of sugar, and that determines what type of champagne it is, whether it's brut or not, and then they cork it. And so these are the corks. Yeah, fantastic. So it takes approximately 4 years from picking to bottling to drinking. Go past a cafe Grand. So we are just at the train station about to say goodbye to our good friends Mark and Lee, and just want to say, what did you think of the canal boat? What did you enjoy the most?
C'était formidable, incroyable. We had the best time, very relaxing. Love learning to drive the boat, never driven the boat. Going through the tunnel was pretty awesome, and a nice cold beer at the end of the day was very fulfilling. And we just had a wonderful time, new experiences, saw new places. Yeah, it was awesome, and of course the company was the best.
I'll pay you later. What about you, Mark? What was your?
Just the relaxing, the barbecues, beers, wines, the cheese, and the exploring of the beaten track.
Our day doing the Somme was pretty amazing, wasn't it? Yeah, that was really special, really special.
Really cool.
Cool. So you'd recommend it to everybody?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Come and enjoy.
We're back to the boat from Epernay. Had a wonderful time with Mark and Lily. It was just brilliant, and the champagne tour was just exceptional. I definitely got a good taste for it this time. So this morning we're up and off. We've had a wonderful time. We've been here for about 5 days, but not really here. But we need to get back to Chalon-en-Champagne as we have things to do for the boat to get it ready for winter. We have got a month left, but we don't want to be rushed at the end. So Amiens has been beautiful. It's a very pretty little town, lots here. The port that we stayed in was Port Lamont, which is the first one you come across as you're coming in from the mainland, and it's quite noisy. It's a nice accessible port, but it is quite noisy. It was quite a disturbed night last night, but beautiful place, lovely near the parks and everything. We are going upriver now, and there is a lot more current, so we're down to about 6.5 k's an hour, so it's very slow. We've got this lady running beside us and she's quietly beating us at the moment. So we've just rung ahead, messaged the clues to let them know that we'll be at the, where we expect to be at the first lock. So all hoping we will be there in time. So this morning when we left the Amiens, we had to ring the Eclusiers just to give them an estimated time of when we needed somebody at the lock. And it's quite hard to judge because it was about 12 k's, so we sort of thought, oh, around about 10 o'clock. Well, it's just gone past 20 past 9, so we've just tied up to the little mooring next to the lock, and we're just going to wait for a little while for the Eclusier to turn up. A lock, and it is just the clearest water I have ever seen. Like we can see the bottom, there's even fish there. It's so clear. Wow. This is where we were the other day with the horn, the guy with the truck driver with the big horn. So we have stopped at Cappy for the day. Very nice. We had seen that there was a diesel pump here when we went past on our way up to Amiens, but it doesn't work, we've just found out. So we went in to have lunch at a restaurant, but they're all closed. It's Saturday, but we've just had a beer at the restaurant. Oh! We are in Cappy this morning. And this is just behind the canal. There's this huge big lake, and there's lots and lots of people who do fishing around here. From the lake, the canals are just running parallel on there, but this runs under the road here, and it's just pouring constantly. There's just so much water up here. It's incredible. We're just coming back out onto the Canal du Nord, having done the Somme. Absolutely brilliant. Really enjoyed the Somme. Beautiful, and so clear the water, and the Ecluse system is separate from the VNF, but they run it very well. You have an Ecluse, and it was very good. Ride around the lake, and there's all these beautiful gardens. They've all got their little sheds. Come across this big fortification walls, and they've got a big tent down there. We think they're playing bingo. An actual drawbridge, and then you come in here, you can see up the tower, and out into the street out there. I'm just off up to get our morning croissant and bread for the day from the campground, which is just next to the marina, and then we're going to head off on out on our day down the Nord. My Parisian baguette and my 2 croissants. Now I just want to say that just behind these trees here is the petrol station, which is absolutely fantastic because it's so close to the boats, and really good, really easy access. So this morning we are going down the Nord. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and Tone's just cleaning the weed hatch, making sure that everything's going to run nice and smoothly for the day, because it's going to be quite a long day. It's about 45 k's down the Nord to the next section. We'd really like to get it done in one day. So we're at our first big lock. We've done our VHF and nothing, absolutely nothing, no reply, nothing. So who knows? Tone's gone to walk up to see if there's a phone number that we can ring. So just out of the blue, the light has gone red-green, so they're preparing. So can't see anybody. Tone didn't see anybody, so hopefully, I don't know whether they're somewhere else. I don't know how it works. It's a beautiful morning. Lovely travelling. Well, that was perfect timing. This great big boat's just coming in as we've just left the lock. We have gone into the tunnel. We had a boat ahead of us. You can see that he is just coming out, but he is travelling very, very slowly, about 4 knots. So we've been quietly catching him. 4 k's, not 4 knots, sorry. He's just come out of the tunnel, so hopefully we'll be able to get past him. Overtaking, woohoo! We might make it. It's taken us 20 minutes to get past him. Past the boat, and we was only about 5 k's between, and he's caught us up. The lock was held so he can come in, but as he comes in, he pushes the water forward, and we are raised probably about 300 mils, just with the pressure of him pushing the water in, because he is fully loaded. Another one being loaded up.
Right.
So we're all tied up. It's now about 4 o'clock, I think, and we're in at Pont-l'Évêque. We had a great day, It was really nice, beautiful temperatures. I mean, it's hot, but it was lovely, and had a nice cruise with a boat on the last few locks. We did have to go a bit slower, but that's okay. We're not too worried. And yeah, so we just parked outside on the corner, just tied to the railing behind me, and we'll get going in the morning. last night we had a really lovely evening with Barbara and Ken, who were of Eureka up here, the Aussies, and they came down and had a chat to us, and we came back and sat and had drinks with them last night. It was just really lovely. To get grocery supplies this morning before we carry on. A huge big supermarket on the other side of the canal. Just had a lovely beer and coffee in the morning here at the Pont l'Evêque, and we're just heading off now. It's probably about lunchtime, but got only about 20 k's to do today. Come into the lock, and we're just working out getting a remote for the next lock, and we're filling up with water. So we've worked out that you have to lift the bar up, and then that releases the control for you. So picked up remote, all very easy. So Pont l'Evêque was very nice. It's a nice little port. It's right on the corner of the Canal du Nord and the Sombra, and a nice pub there, but which is only open at lunchtime, which we found last time. So we managed to get in there today, which was very pleasant. Nice family-run business, and very, very clean and nice inside. And the lock, as you just saw, you have to do the twist string. We were doing VHF and nothing, was no response and all that, and then we realised, oh, that's a twist string or pole. So and the remote doesn't get released until you activate the lock. So it's all very simple, but if you don't know it, you look a bit round, you know, looking around like an idiot for a little bit, but you work it all out. So we just had a interesting little one. The Pompiers, which is the fire brigade, came screaming around the corner on the towpath, towing a little inflatable, and asking us if we'd seen an animal. Apparently there was an animal in the canal, and they were racing off to rescue it, which was quite neat that they do all that. Yeah, hope it's okay. We didn't see anything. So we're in Ecluse 1 of Canal d'Ans, I think it's pronounced, and the first lock, the ladder is a long way away, and the pull cord is right at the front of the lock, so we had to drop Tony off, and then I had to back up, hook it on, and then he could set the lock going. Our wee spot for the evening. We're in Gunny, and it's been an absolutely glorious day travelling. It's been beautiful, very wild, and lots of tree-lined canal, so beautiful. So that's it for this week. I hope you've really enjoyed this week.